You know, I've made a movie here, and I found this maybe the most film-friendly place I ever worked. There was never any issues with locations. The crews were incredible, and it was friendly. And you know, my experience with Dear Frankie, and it was a very small budget, it was one of the most pleasant, fun, easygoing experiences. You know, there's great facilities, great crews. You can do all kinds of movies here. You know, whether it's a historical drama, whether it's an action, whether it's a thriller, all kinds of different architecture, whether it's historical or modern. Glasgow, you can have a small city feel or a big city feel. And then you're very close to the countryside as well. And in terms of logistics, it's actually not a huge city, but you can have if you go into the centre of Glasgow, it feels like a big city, but it's easy to get across. You know, you're not going to get stuck in ridiculous traffic jams like working in London. It always took me an hour to an hour and a half to get to work. Even in America, that's the same situation. I just made a movie in New York, and traveling is just a nightmare. You don't get that here. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's something that I've been looking for. Even maybe as I said before, one of the best times I ever had making a movie, and one of the films that I'm maybe most proud of because it was a tiny film, but it meant so much to so many people, is Dear Frankie, and I think that's because it had so many of the elements of what makes up a great story, which also came out of the city. You know, it had the cheek and the fun, and yet the sweetness and the loveliness and the warmth, and then just that it showed so much about this city as well that I just found very endearing. And I think to get a chance to come back and tell a Scottish story, or not even a Scottish story, but to set it here in Glasgow, and to get a chance to come back home and to do something where I belong to, then I would jump at the chance.